A very good evening from Dr. Frights Halloween Nights 2017, where I'm here with the one and only Charlotte for a night of scares just outside of Northampton. It's both of our first time at this event, and like I say, 4 different scare attractions, and I'm liking the setup that we've got so far. You've got the car park located just here out the front, free car parking is available, and then you've got this massive entrance sign here where you've got, oh hey, there we go, more smoke, vertical smoke effects, really nice photo point just there. It'll be cute just on the left hand side here. Looks like we've got another area where they take a professional photo before we make our way inside.
There's a chainsaw on the floor.
Chainsaw man, oh, how many chainsaws are you going to see tonight?
Well, I've already asked them and I'm not going in them. Hillbilly one.
Yeah, we've got 4 different attractions in there, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I can't believe we've never been here before. I've heard some good reviews from it. It's won lots of different awards over the years as well. It's been going for quite a while, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go, really. Obviously, with this, it's a little bit different to what you normally expect from your standard screen park. It's all actually located inside these marquees behind us, which means when it's absolutely chucking it down with rain, it doesn't matter at this event because everything's indoors. Obviously, a lot of the screen parks that we go to, you have attractions built inside them, like the marquees, but the actual screen park, you just have to wait outside. So I really like the setup that we've got here so far. Like I say, nice and easy, and it was also quite cheap as well, just under £16 to come here, 4 different attractions, which to be honest, I don't think is that bad at all. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting inside. Like I say, I won't be able to film inside the attractions themselves, but we'll take you inside the marquees here, have a little look at what theming and things. Maybe we might get some Roman actors and things in there as well, and of course, share our in-depth maze reviews. You ready, Charlotte?
No, I'm scared.
Let's go, Dr. Frights, Legends. Talk about timing. 2, 3. So here we go, we've got our pre-booked ticket just here. It's got the same sort of system as what you get at Extreme Screen Park at Twin Lakes, where you get one of these cards just here. Obviously you've got the 4 different attractions on there. We've got Dead Inside, we've got the Grindhouse Presents, Redneck Wedding, Hollywood Horror 2, and Killer Clowns in a Supermarket. Does that mean we're actually going to have some supermarket theming? Who knows? What's that? We're going where?
In Asda.
I prefer Sainsbury's, to be honest.
I know, so do I.
Right, we've just got our ticket, we're just waiting for the marquee to open, and we'll see you inside while we'll make our way to our first attraction. Don't really know anything about these here, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's always good coming in somewhere like this and not really reading up on it too much before you go, unless you're Charlotte, who likes to know if there's any chainsaws.
If there's a chainsaw.
Right, we'll make our way inside to our first attraction. Not too sure what to do first, really. I mean, I'm not normally a big fan of clown-themed mazes, so I normally try and go for those first. But you never know, this might be a bit different with it being potentially themed to a supermarket. Let's go and we'll see you inside. So we've just been let in, it's just gone 7 o'clock. There's the horror bar just on the side there. It's got a very American style feel to it. Oh, so Killer Clowns. There we go. Oh, you've got a bit of thunder and lightning. This is good. I like how it's all indoors. You can really control the environment. So the first 2 attractions are just here. So we're going to start with Killer Clowns in a supermarket. Here's a little man. Charlotte's a bit on edge. Got a good atmosphere. Are you ready for maze number 1? Let's go. Killer Clowns in a supermarket. We'll see you on the other side. Just come out of Killer Clowns in a supermarket, and wow, that was the first time that a clown themed maze has actually got me scared. I got 3 massive jump scares in there. How good was that?
That was absolutely terrifying.
Some of the best scares I've had all Halloween.
It made me cry.
I mean, the setup of that, it's located in this big tent just here. So obviously you went in just there, and then you go into this separate tent just here, and wow, that lengthwise it was about probably 6 or 7 minutes, so it wasn't ridiculously long, but it was a really good length to it. And it actually was a supermarket. There was all shelves in there, there was shopping trolleys, you even had like a parking lot out the back with like a big truck and some good scares. But yeah, it was so simple but so effective. There was no modern technology inside that scare maze. It was so simple, but by God, it had some brilliant scares. Loads of things hanging down, loads of shelves with like dog food on, like bottles of water. It was like walking down aisles inside this supermarket. And then it took a really dark turn towards the end where you got like these jesters that have taken over. It was kind of like you were playing this game, trying to sort of fighting back against these clown zombie things. And yeah, it was so good. Charlotte jumped up there a few times in that.
And they send you through in twos.
Yeah, we were on our own in that.
It was so scary.
There was one guy, like a massive hunky guy, and I thought it was like an animatronic or something. It was an actual human. Couldn't believe he had some guns, didn't he? Oh, massive guns, yeah, it was big. Brilliant. That's the best themed and best overall for scare clown maze I've ever done.
I've never seen Shawn jump so much.
I never.
It was like, ah!
Wasn't there some good scares in there though? And it was so simple. You can tell they've not spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on the attraction. They've gone down to like supermarkets, got loads of random theming, chucked it in there, and it looked great. In terms of the flooring, it was like hay, straw, a bit of grass in there, but it had a really nice feel to it. You couldn't tell you were in a marquee at all, I didn't think, did you?
No, you couldn't
tell you were in a marquee. It was so smoky, brilliant lighting, and the audio in there, it was playing a lot of familiar tunes. At first I thought like, oh, this is a bit interesting. And then when we got more into it, it started playing announcements like, you know, can we have someone more onto the tills and that sort of thing. So it was supposed to be like a supermarket radio station in the background. Really good, best clown theme maze I've ever done. Right near the end as well, you had a scene with like all clown dummies in there, and then one that came running straight towards us. Brilliant.
It was it.
Was it it? Was it? I mean, I've not seen it, so seen it. Well, that was good. I enjoyed that. Attraction 1 of 4, 3 more to go, and if that's anything to go by, we're in for a treat. So we'll make our way to our next attraction. What a great atmosphere! Wow, really nice. Legends of Horror. What an event so far. Let's decide what we want to do next. Second attraction of the night then now, dead inside. Again inside the marquee. Lots of random theming out here. It's got a very American feel to it. There's a map showing where the terminus is. Charlotte's getting a bit of a scare down there. We've got this big projector screen up here showing a video. Got an umbrella down here with blood all on. Lots of random theming. It's stuff what doesn't cost much to do but has so much effect. Right, let's go. We'll see on the other side of Dead Inside. Hey, there we go. We got split up for like 3 minutes. Hey, that was better than both of the Walking Dead theme mazes at Thorpe Park in my eyes. Oh no, we got split up. That was so much better than both Living Nightmare and of course Sanctum. It doesn't take much to beat Sanctum, to be fair. At Thorpe Park Fright Nights, in my opinion. I don't know what Charlotte thought, but I thought that was brilliant.
Abandoned me!
I didn't abandon you. They asked who wants to stay and who wants to go, and I said I'm going to go and she can stay.
I had to stay with my pal.
So you had the scene in there, which is the same as the start of Thorpe Park. So I don't know what the character's called, but he's got like the big baton, hasn't he? And you got like a vehicle in front of you. But instead of it Thorpe Park, where they just literally had some lights, you had a real truck in front of you at this one, or a facade of a truck anyway. And yeah, obviously their tribute here at Dr. Frights Halloween Nights to The Walking Dead. And I thought that was brilliant. In total, about just under 10 minutes that attraction. And yeah, it was really good.
About 15 minutes.
It was for you, yeah. She was in there, not joking about an extra 5 minutes than I was.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some good theming in there, wasn't there? Some vehicles in there again, lots of camo netting, and they're not short on actors here, are they? How many actors in there? What, 12, 13 actors probably? Yeah, and here's one of them just here. They love Charlotte, that's why they kept you in there. In terms of theming in there, you could in places tell that you're in this marquee just here, but not a ridiculous amount. Loads of smoke in there yet again, plenty of actors, and some really good theming. You had like the Terminus in there, and yeah, to be honest, I think I underestimated what I thought this event was going to be, because the mazes so far, 2 we've done, have been really good. Out of the 2, I got a lot more scared inside the supermarket clowns. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I just found that so much more dark and disturbing inside there. You might just see the clown pop out here actually at the end, because they have been following some groups out. Oh, there you go, that's it. Coming out through the side. But yeah, I just thought it was a really good solid attraction. You had all like camo netting on the ceiling as well to try and block out the fact you're in a marquee. And yeah, there's lots of scenes in there from The Walking Dead. Lots of jump scares in both of these. There's not a lot of scripted scenes, not a lot of storyline. It's straight in there, big jump scares, and it really works. At the end of the day, it's Dr. Frights. It's straight to the point, big scares, and I'm really enjoying it so far. For £15 for the, like, I paid £15 for these 2 attractions alone. Never mind the fact we've got the other 2, and of course we'll have a little look at their horror bar as well. And so yeah, on to our 3rd attraction. It's worth pointing out that on a quiet night like tonight, to do everything here, you're probably talking about 90 minutes. It's on a quiet night, you can soon get around the attractions. They're all located very close to each other, and yet you've got the central hub, so if it is raining, you haven't really got to be outside, other than the exit to the attractions, walking back into that hub. It's mostly inside, which is really good. On to the next one. Yeah, let's go. Really enjoying it so far. I think this will end up being another annual one to come and visit, to be honest, because we've got some really good scares, and I know that Chris Franklin's been here, but other than that, everybody else on the channel, no one else has been here to this event. So yeah, we'll definitely have to bring more people down here. I think the likes of Lee, Caitlin, they'd all enjoy to come down and see this. Definitely Harry and Alex, I know they would. Right, let's go, next attraction. Time for attraction number 3, Hollywood Horror 2, Slashers. Looking forward to this one. Looks like we're going to get some classic scenes from different horror films inside this attraction. I do like the entrances to all the attractions here, and also the facades when you get inside the marquees as well. Right, let's go, we'll see on the other side. Hollywood Horror 2. Are you ready for this one? No chainsaw in here, is there? Oh, you got them right. So we've just come out of Hollywood Horror 2, and yeah, we had some really good scenes in there. I mean, just talking about the general operation of the mazes here first before I go too into that. I waited about 15 minutes with that one, and what I really do like is they send you in small groups. And when I say small groups, as in just me and Charlotte was in there yet again. All the 3 attractions we've done so far, we've been on our own. Even though there was about a 15-minute queue for that, they like sending you in your own group, which is brilliant. It means there's just me and Charlotte there. One of us is at the front and one of us is at the back. No. They also dispatch you quite interestingly as well. You've got like a plaque on the wall, like a stop-go board, and then it's red, and then when it's your time to go, it turns green. So I really like that. I've not seen that done in an attraction before.
Creepy clown's coming back.
There he is, creepy clown. He's been following us round all night. He even followed us through Dead Inside earlier on, didn't he? Just staring at us. So what films did we have in there though? Obviously we started with The Exorcist.
Chucky in there.
Chucky was in there. Halloween was in there. Scream. Freddy Krueger. I think that Scream was one of the best scenes in there. You went round, you had them all sat down on benches. Hello. All sat there on benches wearing the Scream masks, and obviously it was a typical scene. You didn't really know what was a mannequin and what was an actor, and you walked down that footpath straight through the middle, and 2 of them were actually actors what jumped up, and that was a good scare, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we're being judged on what we say here. But don't worry, we're enjoying it so far, Mr. Clown. We think it's really good. Yeah, you didn't like the Chucky scene. Not really much happened in there, though, I didn't think. But there was a couple of drop-down windows throughout that attraction, where if you've not seen them before, it's like, see you later. It's like, it's off.
It's from American Horror Story.
Okay. What? He is. Oh, okay. Good job she's here, I don't know. I just like the theming. So yeah, when you go through that, you've got the drop-down windows where they literally drop down, there's an actor behind it. It was so dark in there. I've had the best scares I've had all Halloween tonight.
It's been terrifying.
It's rare, isn't it, for me to get scared? I think it's because visibility is really low, and especially in that one, you're turning lots of corners, you're very disorientated, and you also have to duck down quite a lot because of little bits of theming. Just general in that one, there was clothes hanging up all the way down, and just sort of split the scenes off, lots of sheeting. But the overall build quality of these mazes is great. Yes, they're in marquees. Yes, if you look up in places, you can tell you're in marquees. But overall, they're so well themed, and it's a really nice event to come to. And what else did we have in there? Obviously, the Halloween scene, that was good. Where we had like the knife coming at you in at various different points.
The scariest part was the scream mask.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
That was absolutely terrible.
What other good scares do we have in there? Just thinking about it now, there was so many. Probably about, what, 20 actors in there, maybe?
Yeah, that was a good one. Basically, we went over a bridge, Shawn was walking through
yeah.
and then this thing was on, and Shawn was like, ooh.
Yeah, I think it was a Slender Man. I'm not too sure. I don't really know my films that much. Slender Man, maybe. I'm not too sure on that. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, I was walking on the bridge. I had like a wagon in front, and an actor came from the side. It was good. And again, that was about what, 10 minutes in length, maybe. But yeah, that's it for Charlotte. She's not doing the fourth and final attraction. But it's down the bottom just here, so I'll make my way down and give that a go. But what a really nice setup you've got. Obviously the entrance here, the bar off to the left where we'll end the night after this maze and talk about that. And then you've got the 4 different attractions off to each side. 8 years this event's been going on for. And I'm kind of glad in a way we've saved it until now before coming, because it's meant it's a big surprise. Will I come back next year? Definitely, I don't know about you, but
Yeah,
I think it's really good. I'd like to see them maybe add a scare zone or something as well to boost that event even more. I'm enjoying it so far, so I'm going to make my way down to the end marquee and experience the final attraction. But yeah, Hollywood Horror 2, in my opinion, was the best attraction so far out of the 3, followed by the supermarket and then followed by Dead Inside. But all 3 were really good quality mazes, to be honest. You can tell they don't spend thousands and thousands of pounds on them, but they're just full of jump scares, and they're really good for that. Here I am then at the Grindhouse presents Redneck Wedding. We know there's going to be a chainsaw in this one, hence why Charlotte's not coming on. Cannibal Hillbillies. Again, a nice facade. I do like how they set the theme up here with a good facade. Just feels so American with all the rock music playing. Mama Beef's Barbecue, there we go. They kind of use that trick of playing sort of normal music outside, and then when you get to the attraction, you're in quite a fun mood, and then you get the scares inside. Very clever how they do that. Big American flag. Yeah, you feel like you're singing along to some of your favourite party tunes. And then obviously when you get inside, you pump up the scares then. This is my favourite facade out of the 4. Here's a little long place. Last exit for 66 miles. Very hilly-billy, I love it. Love Shack, baby. Here we are, ready for the wedding. We'll see you on the other side. Very nice. of our fourth attraction of the night, the final attraction, Redneck Wedding. And what can I say? It was a really enjoyable experience. In terms of scares, in my opinion, that was the weakest of the four. But in terms of the theming and everything, it was great in there. But again, in my opinion, not quite as on par with the other three mazes. I mean, what you've got in there, it was very open plan. So you went into a couple of scenes at the start, building up this whole hillybilly style, and you saw it from the outside just from the shots. You've got like an armchair sat there, some petrol canisters, petrol pumps, and then you go inside. It's like this old sort of cafe barbecue style thing, where obviously the owners or the owner's daughter or something is getting married, loads of like just married posters. You go in, you meet like one of these characters who's like, oh, do you need a haircut before the wedding? And then after that, oh, do you need a new suit ready for the wedding? So it's basically getting you ready to go into the wedding. Whilst you're going through that, however, you can actually see the wedding taking place just next to it, which in a way for me took away from it. This massive marquee with loads of hay bales in the middle, and yeah, it was okay in terms of theming in there, but nothing massive to look at. You then made your way around loads of Harris fencing into like a shed scene, and then making your way all sort of gearing up to this wedding before actually going into the wedding room itself, where there was probably about 10 actors all strolling about, all dressed up, coming up saying, oh, you look beautiful for the wedding, and all stuff like this. Other actors coming up saying, oh, you don't smell very nice, you've not got prepared for the wedding, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was quite good, but again, in my opinion, the weakest out of the four mazes. By all means, it was still enjoyable, a good attraction, but definitely the other three stood out more from me. I don't think Charlotte really missed out on much there.
Yes.
The chainsaw didn't really come as a surprise. You'd probably been all right because you could see the chainsaw right at the start, and he wasn't really running at people. He was just slowly sort of walking across. However, the chainsaw did touch you in there. It was rubbing it on the back of my leg, so yeah, you probably wouldn't have liked that part. But overall, what a really nice event it's been. It's quite loud inside here, so we'll wrap up the event when we come outside. But here's a little shot inside the horror bar itself, where you've got the CCTV from inside the mazes. I did see a couple of cameras set up in there. Obviously it links up to the horror bar. It's worth pointing out that you can't come in here until you've done all the attractions you want to do that night. So you can't just sort of come in here at the start of the event or whatever. You have to do all the attractions and then come in here. But again, this is quite nice. They've blacked out all the marquee. You've got some random theming. What did you say that was over there? Annabelle. You've got some theming up the top that I won't talk about up there. Lots of random stuff, and then there's the bar area over at the back. Yeah, it's a really, really nice event. I mean, we've been here just under 2 hours, and that's on a quiet night. So on a busy night, you're going to be here for what? Maybe 3-4 hours if you're queuing up for the attractions. But yeah, it's been really good. Like I said, we'll make our way outside and wrap up the event and share our thoughts. But yeah, it's been brilliant. Really good attraction that I've thoroughly enjoyed. So that is all for our visit this year to Dr. Frights Halloween Nights. What a night it's been.
Yeah, I've really
enjoyable. Yeah, what's been your highlights of the night? I'll let you have a few with being our first time.
I can't choose between clowns in the supermarket and the movie one.
Yeah, Hollywood Horror 2.
I can't choose
get the
between
two.
them because I liked both of them that much.
Both of them were very scary, weren't they?
Yeah.
And I say that Dead Inside, that was really good as well.
Yeah, because I was left on my own.
We had some good scares, but yeah, same for me really. The standout maze has definitely been Supermarket Clowns or whatever it was called. I'm still struggling with the maze names here. That was really good. Go on, we've got the technical terms there. Killer Clowns in the Supermarket. That's in there number 2 for me, with number 1 being Hollywood Horror 2. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant, some really good set pieces. And it's worth pointing out, don't come here expecting sort of lots of storyline based. Obviously a lot of it is all based on sort of famous films and that anyway, so you've sort of already got an idea of what to expect in terms of the theming. But yeah, I thought overall what a really good quality event. It's all in marquees, it's 99% indoors. The only bit of outdoor walking you're going to do is from the exit to the attraction back into your central hub area, which is just here. There is food available here. We haven't tried it tonight, but there is a limited food. There's only one food stand, but at least they do it. There's the bar at the end as well, so there's drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic available, free parking, and it was just under 16 quid. I feel like I'm leaving here tonight with a really good value event, and they could charge more for it if they wanted to. I'm not saying put your price up if you're watching this, but I'm just saying it's really worth coming down for. And yeah, we've travelled about 90 minutes for it. I think it's been worth the trip for, personally. I think it's been really good. Yeah, really good event. There we go, we'll definitely be back next year for Dr. Frights, and we'll see what the theme is next year. Obviously this year was based on all the different Hollywood legends. Let's see what they do next year. It's the 8th year they've done attractions now, so I can't wait to come back and see what they've got for next time. But yeah, I enjoyed the final one that I did there, the Hillybillies one. It had some good theming and everything, but it just kind of felt like it lacked compared to the other attractions. And I think seeing that big finale didn't help really. It would have been nice if they just blocked that in, you had a couple of scenes, and then gone around the corner into the actual finale scene itself. But yeah, it was still quite long though. Each attraction, give or take, about 10 minutes. So what you got, 40 minutes of scares really. So yeah, really worth it. But yeah, thanks for a good night, Charlotte, as always. And the next Halloween vlogs coming up on the channel will be this Friday night, where we're making our way up towards Preston for our first time going to Scare Kingdom Scream Park. So I can't wait for that. And make sure you check out the vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and that means it's time to spook those credits. See you later, guys. From Dr. Frights Halloween Nights.